Founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Second of three games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wildcard Weekend here on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Goff looking to change the play. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over first and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it open, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They go play action with Hurts. A throw left sideline, falls incomplete.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. In motion right is Watkins. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Now Hurts going to move him around. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. They get it to him running left, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Diablos will strike first here, this wild card matchup. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now
out.
they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Another run for Gibbs here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now gone. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. A handoff, Barkley running left, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Hurts changing up the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Diablos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
And now an audible here into something else. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. They'll go again with Gibbs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 52 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll try the air now with Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards the pickup there.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Gibbs is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And now they'll shift things around. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Diablos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So holding will scratch off some of that return. And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to go for a big play downfield. field. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now they'll change things up. Barkley, inside handoff. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll go to Barkley again. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
69 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. From the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Touchdown! Dallas Goedert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Diablos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Play action. It's Goff. On the move to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Forced out to his left. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Value three. We're good.
Throwing on third. Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Now 2nd and 5. Goff going to shift him around.
Hey, lift.
2nd and 5. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Here's Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
An audible here to get a new look.
On 4th down, Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
It's Barkley on the counter. There he goes left side.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Diablos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he's got room, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jamison Williams,
35 yards.
and the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Hurts to throw.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard.
I hope you didn't think you were going to stop me with that bullshit-ass defense.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Second down. Here's Hurts. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now Barkley stripped of the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 30.
Out of the gun. Gone.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And he'll bring this one back to the...
Night, boy.
So a second NFL interception for him, and he is looking the part here in year one.
And normally, partner, you talk about cornerbacks and safeties being the ball hawk type of guys, and they always will be because they'll get more opportunities. But this young man has potential to be a ball hawk from the linebacker position. I think that's why he was drafted as high as he was, and he'll stay on the field on most downs.
They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second down and 8.
They're going to look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 5. Back to throw here. Flush to his right.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down. They'll drop the throw. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice game, 15 yards at 10, and another first down.
And Hurts going to move him around.
Now a play fake here on first down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And now look at this. Big gain and a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You and I have been around teams, and
now before the ball changes hands, I'm going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. He pushes forward for maybe 3 to the 6-yard line.
they're bringing us out right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Another try for Barkley, and he'll take it in the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley.
You pathetic, boy. You pathetic.
Touchdown of the game. And the
Diablos have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Elliott on for the extra point.
I'm going to go and lose the next round.
Their lead to 28.
I don't know who I'm going to play, but I'm going to lose the next round on purpose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott.
I just don't like the way this cat play all that damn audibling at the last minute. I wanted to beat his ass. Just run the goddamn play, sorry ass. Why this? Why this shit? Go on and run Gill.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are most likely.
Didn't I tell you? You can't make this shit up.
Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with the first and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's it's caught out on the left side. And they want to just well on the field across the 45. Now they'll audible to something else. On first down, Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Well, you try to run the same play. So he's trash. Well, I tell you, these cats, I'm not good.
For them here as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Although Jets sweep to start the drive. And this will be stopped at the 44. That will go for 7 yards.
I'm not good. I know I'm not. But certain cats I want to beat the shit out of because they just do stupid shit. Uh-oh. No, hell no. He playing the pad. Let's go on and run this clock out. Can't afford to let nobody get hurt.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Yep.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
I'm finna remember this name, B. Vic Vegas. I'm gonna make sure I blow his ass out every time I play him. I don't know what make cats think that flipping the play and doing all that shit and then hurry up and quick hiking really help. It do not fucking help.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, it's been a nice little game when it wasn't. I'll give it to him. He done stayed true to this little same ass weak ass formation. He done stayed true to it. I'll give it to him.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, CD's all window dressing at this point.
Go on and flip it. There you go. I mean, I was just waiting on it, dog.
Momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big change in field position.
Let me go on and fix this shit right quick, like. Let's go on and fix this. Don't worry, he won't be no more.
There wasn't anybody close enough to stop him, and he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
They go play action here on first down.
To the left side, caught by Laporta.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. back on. This will be caught at about the 6. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Third and goal. Try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now it's gone. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. I think here, the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Oh, how about this? They'll change it at the line. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta from 4 yards out. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut in.
A small measure.
Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.